When you first signed, there were a few eyebrows raised because there were people who were like, I don't know, maybe he has a bit of a temper. How do you see that?
Honestly, I don't really care about, because I think every single thing that I did in the game is to love the game, It's very personal to win the games and then make my team and myself better player, better team, and then achieve some things then maybe the people don't believe we can do. It was the same at Wolves. Everyone say we go down and then we show everyone who can be there and then maybe fight for something more. I think inside of me I always believe in something more, And I think when I bring this for United now, or maybe for myself, it's something that pushes me forward. Of course, we can do mistakes, and I did some mistakes. I'm sorry, I apologize for that, but it's always in the good intention. I always try to do something good, and maybe I pass a little bit, but always in the good point. So I never put myself in some questions about my character, about who I am, because inside of me I know who I am is always for the good side of the things. And we are here to learn more, and I am one of these guys to learn to don't do more mistakes, but still love a lot the game.
Yeah, but do you see yourself as one of those players who play a bit on the edge? Because there is a good part of this. Of course, you have to know how to manage this. But do you see yourself as a player who likes playing on the edge?
Yeah, honestly, I like I say, like how everyone talking about the pressure in this club is look. I always want to be here, and then of course I understand it's one of the biggest clubs in the world. National team is the same. Brazil national team is always the pressure there. Of course you know. And it's something. Then if you really know, if you really dream to come this kind of moments in your life, you need to adapt there. And then I always say the pressure is big, but I always try to feel the pressure like a privilege. I always dream to come here, and then when I come here, I can't have this excuse, the pressure is too much. No, it's the privilege, and maybe I will do everything to going well. So I am this kind of player, then love to have the pressure around, honestly, to maybe put yourself underdog. I think it's English expression, I don't know, but maybe. And I really like to be this guy, then prove a lot of things for a lot of persons, honestly. Because I did my whole life was like this. I grown up different region in Brazil. The region then is not common to have a lot of players.
The Northeast.
The Northeast, exactly. More than me. It's more common, and then Rio and São Paulo, the big cities in the world, in Brazil. And of course, for me, it was always like that. And then I felt adapt already with all these kind of things.
Yeah. How did you shape yourself into this player who likes a bit of pressure, who embraces, who just has this fire? What do you think were the aspects of your upbringing that made you this way?
This is two different things to say, because I think outside of the pitch I always try to be only myself, humble, funny guy, try to speak with everyone, respect everyone, and I always think about to learn from everyone. So I think this is some very good things from myself that I always respect, and I try to learn to understand and have this kind of love to give, be happy, talk, smile. I'm this guy, I cannot change it. But when I go to the pitch, I always know why I'm here. I always know, when I always think back, what the things that I pass in my past that's made me to arrive here. So when I achieve that level, I need to know all the hard things that I pass in my life build me to be this guy. So these kind of things cannot play against me, need to play with me. So I always try to manage this psychology. It's not easier, but I always try to manage this, and then even something pass wrong, always is moments for the good and for the bad things. You will only need to be yourself and keep in shape, keep the way that you think is the good way, because already you achieve some things and you need to be proud.
My phone was blowing up, comments happening literally minutes apart. It was insane. And this is
Right after you signed for Man United, there was a picture that went kind of viral. Maybe you already know what I'm talking about. The picture, yeah.
Which picture? Wow, this one with Ronaldo's
yes. The lack of goals in that picture.
And with Vini, of course.
Who was in that picture again?
Me, Vini, Ronaldo, and Ronaldinho.
Yeah.
That's not bad picture, huh?
Not a bad picture. How was that?
When I see the picture, I say, what I do here, honestly? I don't know. Yeah, I'm this kind of guy, you know, like, we are all together, and then...
Because I know you get along well with Ronaldinho.
Yeah, with Ronaldinho, yeah, always my idol, and then we have some persons in common, then we talk, and he always like send me a perfect advice for my life, for my career, and